Hello Pisces, and welcome back to your extended. My name is Jane, and we're going to be looking at the energies of this morning's reading. So the full moon in Scorpio, enjoying your journey. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to use spirit messages to help you along. Okay. All right. A child's love. The love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during this time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So what I'm getting from this is it could be some of you are feeling very close to your children. I won't take that away. Okay, this may resonate with some of you very much. Okay, but what I'm feeling here is that a lot of you have reconnected to the child. Okay, we've done a lot of root chakra, even going all the way up. It does start with a child. Okay, this is why I believe a lot of therapists work with this. Okay, you have the card, it's orange, it's dealing with sacral, root chakra, all of that, and heart chakra, all the way to the heart. It has a lot to do with your child, okay? And it says, children start out as part of us. And they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So to me, it's not just about talking about children, it's talking about your inner child, okay? We forget a lot about them. We forget a lot how important they are and how much music and love they provide in our world, the world of innocence, those first beautiful moments where we just let them come into us, okay, and show us how beautiful the world can be, okay? When we have children of our own, we recapture that in some ways, but we're still very much the adult. I feel that this journey has recaptured your inner child, and it's made you curious and going out maybe to experience the world like you have once. And it's by recapturing that child, okay, that child that's been damaged or maybe hurt. And yeah, absolutely. So the love inside of yourself, for your children, whatever that may be, child and love are both so important in everything that you're doing right now, okay? So that's why it's important to release all past harms, all negativity, so that we can move forward in our lives. Okay? Absolutely. Alright, let's see what the chakra cards have to say. Visualization. It's very nice. Look at this card, 28, 10. Card of completion. It's got the eyes, it's got beautiful visualization. It's very, very pretty. That is the third eye chakra, in case you are wondering. And it said that you have attracted this card in your awareness today because it's a creative time of visualization for you. So Spirit really wants you to take this time as you're waiting, as you're happy going where you're going, to visualize the success that is inevitably coming to you, okay? While you're patiently awaiting, you're tapping back into your child's love and your visualization, such as you did as a child, okay? Remember, as a child, a lot of us would just make up things from the beautiful imagination that we conjured, that that we took out of our minds and just made into reality in our everyday lives. If you've ever played outside and done the let's pretend this, okay? You've done that visualization. That's how we started. We would create things out of thin air, and in our minds it was real. So they're saying right now that you're using a lot of this. You've started with an idea. You've reconnected with the love inside of your heart and your child, and you have visualized something that you've really wanted in your life, okay? It's very important here. Spirit's saying you've done a lot of work. They're kind of showing you, okay, the path that you've been going on, to everything that you've been doing, okay? And it says visualization is a tool for manifesting your desires and dreams, and a powerful way for you to receive visions and messages from Spirit. When we visualize, we activate the third eye chakra, and yours is expanding and awakening, okay? And breath work and meditation helps with such things, okay? And the color violet also is good for you, but we already knew that. The purples, the violets are so important, okay? So you'll receive strong visions the more you do, and deep wisdom concerning yourself and where you want to go, because you're tapping into your own personal power, okay? You'll deepen your intuition, your abilities, and you'll receive strong messages from your guides and the spirit world, okay? And it says it's important that you slow down for a moment and go within to see what you're being shown, okay? You could also be receiving signs from the earthly world, and you're encouraged to pay more attention to the visions around you, okay? It says it's all about manifesting what you want in your world. I mean, it could continue, but I mean, this is basically what they're talking about with this visualization card. It is so gorgeous, beautiful, and inspiring. You are really tapping into who you are, Pisces. Love, childlike joy, visualization. These are all great qualities in Pisces. This is who we are. This is how the population has called us flighty and unrealistic. But the dreamers of the world are the ones who come up with the best ideas, okay? And somebody, even ourselves or somebody else, helps us make those into reality so the rest of the world can enjoy them, okay? Just take a phone that we're holding in our hands right now that has all of these capabilities. It was once dreamed up by somebody. Maybe not a Pisces, but my point is still the same. Pink. Let love in, okay? We're talking about the pink moon, so this completely applies. And it's talking about love. Again. Isn't that great? I love that. Let love in. Pink. So pretty. Pink is the energy of unconditional love, opening your heart and helping to heal heart problems. It assists with releasing emotional challenge and brings tranquility. There we go. Okay, open your heart to pink colors, violet and pink. So there you go, Pisces. The moon is speaking to us in ways. The pink moon. Right. The pink moon of Scorpio. So just make sure to really pay attention to that. I'm going to take another card here. Okay. As I am segment intending, I am attracting. The way you feel is your point of attraction, and so the value of segment intending is that you pause many times during your day and say, this is what I want and expect from this segment of my life experience. And as you set forth those powerful thoughts, you will attract into your experience what you want. I like to think of segment intending as living in the now. Okay, it's got number 53, so it's 8. So this is another great work for you to do. I find that living in segments is a way to slow you down and not thinking too far ahead in the future. And living in it right now. I am this segment right now with you guys. And my intention is to give you a message that will make you feel good, that will give you insight, that will help propel you with a better way of seeing yourself and what you're going through in your day. Okay, so this is absolutely what I'm doing right now. That's part of my segment, okay? It stops me from going into the past. It stops me from going into the future too quickly. And it's really helping me pause and ponder and think and really do what I need to do for right now, Pisces. So that's what I'm going to do with you. Here we go. I'm going to pull from these beautiful cards in this beautiful deck, and that's my segment right now. Oh, it just came up. 6 of Swords. Right. You are definitely moving into transitioning, okay? This is your new journey. This is a voyage to your new land, okay? These are your rainbows in your horizons. There are really great, better days ahead. All from this work that you've been doing, Pisces. It's really, really nice. It's really important that you realize just how far you have come. You've done a lot of work, and you've done a lot of things that has helped you along the way, Pisces. Okay? This is your new vision. This is absolute your vision. The one that you made for another. Another 6. Look at that. 6 of Cups. Childlike joy. It goes with it. Okay? This is my card for reconnecting to childhood, but in the best of ways. Okay? The 6 of Cups is wonderful for that. It's a reflection back maybe to a simpler time, and sometimes it's looking at lessons to see what you can use and learn to move forward. Now, when we were doing root chakra, we went back to childhood to try to see with the eyes of a child, to see maybe how we reacted as children to that lack or missed opportunity of security, and how we needed not to only trust other people but to trust ourselves. Okay, because somehow a lot of us felt like we had let ourselves down by trusting people and getting hurt. So we couldn't trust ourselves anymore. That was the big lesson there. It wasn't even about other people, it was about us. So we didn't feel safe, and we let the child take the wheel instead of saying these things happen, okay? Instead of dealing with it, okay? So very, very important, okay? So all of this work, this is like a synopsis for you guys of stuff that you've done to get you to where you needed to be. The Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. Right. So gorgeous. It's coming out again. It's the opportunity for real concrete growth, okay? For reward, for abundance, for money even, prosperity, okay? Your healthy new beginnings, okay? So for you, it may be reaching destination is a beginning or an ending. It doesn't really matter. Either way, you're either moving out of something fruitful into something fruitful again, or you're moving into something fruitful and dropping away the rest that doesn't no longer need to be with you, okay? Either way, your journeys are prosperous ones because they're bringing in They're bringing in your prosperity, your growth, your new foundations, okay? The stuff that's going to be really good for you in the future, right? We have the star. I think we had the star yesterday too, did we? Right. Illumination, optimism, boundlessness, okay, personal healing, fresh start. Again, this is a fresh start. It's also working all the chakras, working hard on them, okay, and shining through, okay, and intending, doing segment intending and attract what you need at this moment right now with all that newfound personal power that you have. Very powerful, okay? Don't ever underestimate the power of a moon, especially a supermoon. Even if it's to make you let go of things, even if it's to make you pause, there's some terrific lessons, there's some terrific pauses that you can have where you feel the richness of the pause, okay, of the time spent just sitting there thinking of things and going, yeah, there's a real big, like there's a real flavor here that I need to investigate, okay? So, right, the Tower, it had to come up again. But I love this Tower card because this Tower card shows me you coming into your power, okay? Look at this Tower card. You're yielding fire. You're turning this beautiful, you're a force to reckon with right here, okay? You're calling in that lightning. You're turning into a passion, a fire, okay? So you are the one who has fixed this tower, crumbled it, rebuilt it, plastered it, made it what you wanted it to be, okay? And that's by deconstruction from starting from the bottom chakra all the way to the top. Right. You go from the Tower, the instability of fixing the Tower, to the stability of the Emperor. Okay, it goes right from there directly to that. Directly to that. This is bringing in stability and authority on your own life. Okay? This is giving you structure, order. This is going to help with your achievements. This is going to help you be a practical problem solver, because you're going to recognize these energies now where they come from. Not only that, Pisces, you're going to recognize it in others, okay? When you see somebody reacting the way you did to certain things, you're going to go, ooh, they're dealing with a root chakra or a heart chakra or a power solar plexus chakra. Oh, yeah, that might be throat chakra. You know, you'll see them. You'll see them. If they have physical ailments, you know what it is. If they have energies, the way they're making you feel when you're around them. By the way, I do talk about that on my Patreon page, about how to deal with other people's energy influencing you. So if ever you're interested. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles and the Devil, right? And that's what I was talking about here, about seeing those restrictions and those things that were happening to you inside of others. I do believe we had the Devil. Did we have the Devil this morning? Yeah, absolutely. Keeps coming out. The Tower and the Devil, because these are things that they want to remind you that are part of you, okay? These things made you who you are. All of these obstacles, all of these negative things that you're letting go, you're adapting to them, okay? You've adapted. And you've made this not a curse, okay? Not something to be feared. You've made it part of you as, wow, that really taught me something important, okay? And this is what I mean when they say everything bad that happened, there's a reason for everything. Everything. Everything, there's something that you can grow and learn from it. Even if it's something that's not comfortable or all happy, happy, joy, joy, there is something. You can use anything that happens to you to your advantage. to help you grow and get stronger. Everything. Everything. Okay? Four of Pentacles. Right. Okay. The Judgment, and I'm going to take one more here. Ace of Cups. Okay. The Four of Pentacles is, for me, a lot of the times being inflexible in the way you do things, okay? You're so protecting and controlling of something that it can narrow your vision or your field of vision. And trying to control the outcome or making it come quicker, as I was talking about this morning, is just going to slow you down. It's just going to slow you down, okay? Spirit is saying, don't try to control the situation, okay? Things happen at their own speed, at their own pace, and sometimes you don't even know what's going to happen. You just got to trust that it will happen in your favor, okay? The Judgment card coming out here is telling you that it's time for a review, okay? With the Judgment card, it's always a review, okay? This is like a rite of passage. This is a card just before the World card, just about when you're about to start a new cycle. So it's a perfect time, they're saying, for you to sit there, to say, you see all these clocks, to watch time go by, to think about the things that you have accomplished and everything you've done, to, again, enjoy the fruits of your labors with the Ace of Cups here, okay? Because this is definitely a very beautiful, renewable opportunity that you've brought forward for yourself, okay? You have it with the Ace, both the Ace here, okay? It's either something that you bring into fruition or something that you're about to begin in the next stage, okay? It could be that you're just starting by accomplishing this next goal, you're starting a brand new journey into that goal, you understand? Like if you're going, I've worked so hard on my relationship, and then the relationship brings fruition, you begin that pattern with somebody else. You begin that new journey. You begin the Ace. You're right back at the beginning, okay? But with all of the knowledge and all of the great things that you've brought with you, okay? It can apply to job. It can apply to spirituality. It can apply to anything that you can put that energy in right now, okay? So they're telling you, don't be so controlling. This is a part that narrows. When you hold on too tight to anything, it's very hard to see past your nose, okay? You're holding on too tight, okay? It reduces your flexibility, and yeah, it's never good. It's never ever good. I have that problem. It's probably why I have back tightness as well. I need to be more flexible. Something very hard with me. I'm pretty sure it's a thing I'm supposed to be learning. Yeah, my ears went completely shut, so they're agreeing with me. They're agreeing with me. Yes, I know. It's easier said than done, though, you know. So there you go, guys. Your reader has her own problems, so I'm good at giving advice. Not always good at taking it. But isn't that the way? Isn't that the way it is for everybody? Alright. So, what are we doing here? What's your final outcome message here, Spirit? What do you have to say to us? Okay. The Page of Swords. Let's get another. Ace of Swords. Okay. Do we take these? 9, Temperance, 2 of Wands. Absolutely. Okay, we'll take all of these. Why not? They all fell out. We'll take them. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Justice card, the 2 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. That's quite the outcome, you guys. There's a lot of cards here. However, the Page of Swords, as you guys know, for me, he's my little devil of a different kind. The Page of Swords is the one who tells you that you can't do something. But on the flip side, the Page of Swords is also the one who comes up with these brilliant ideas, because the Page of Swords has great concentration when it comes to ideas, okay, and new ideas, because he's the page, okay. But he can get you in trouble, and the ideas that he's propagating sometimes is to tell you that you're not capable of doing something. So you've got to be very careful. So they're telling you to focus on the right thing when it comes to the Page of Swords with the Ace of Swords, okay? They want you to have, to be decisive, okay? And look at the page as a breakthrough page instead of one that's going to stop you from moving forward, okay, in your future. They also want you to bring some justice, which is fairness, okay? And if you have the 2, it's like, it's not the 2 of Pentacles, it is the 2 of Wands, but it's really contemplating and thinking innovatively. So it really continues on with this train of thought, okay? They say if you bring balance to the way you think innovatively, you'll always bring yourself a very personal sense of success. You'll make your blessings come true somehow, some way, okay? Because you'll never be too constricted by what you think with the 4 of Pentacles. You'll always think outside the box, which means you're going to bring a multitude of different choices on the table where one of them is bound to succeed. You're ensuring your own success with your flexibility of thought. Wow, that was quite something. That was pretty good there, Spirit. I like that. So, right. This is I felt a little bit hodgepodges, you know, like it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this. But they do that sometimes, okay? They want to, I feel like this was like a bullet point form of things they want you to really, you know, take into consideration. So for some of you, if you need to, go back to the beginning and write it down. Because I feel that this is what they're telling you, that they're telling you to remember or highlight these things in yourself, to remember, to think outside of the box, to think in love, to slow down and visualize, to tap back into your childhood joys and memories, okay? To live in the present moment, to do segment intending right now. Don't go too far in the future and not too back in the past. Just enough, okay? And remember that it's better to create our tower moments than to have them come at us. To be in charge of changing and causing the instability to bring greater stability in our lives, okay? And the 2 of Pentacles, to always be adaptable. To realize that these beautiful things, these 6 of Swords transitioning into new places, okay? And as well, bringing that childlike joy with us brings new opportunity. Always, 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 okay? You have the Star here, right? You're working on your chakras. All this work has brought you a new optimistic and fresh start, okay? And it's a dawning of a new day. It's offering you peace and renewal. Always, always. These 2 are always that stick out to me. The Tower and the Devil. Okay? As in, these were not bad moments. These were checkpoint moments, you know? Moments for you to go, okay. This is what I have to bring with me. This is what this offered to me. There's always good and the bad. There's always something to be brought forward that will help you later on, okay? They want you to take the time to really figure that part out and release control of the outcome. Really enjoy the ride. Always, 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 okay? And to never forget how to utilize all that great information that you get. And if it doesn't fit, open a new box and find another alternative and another solution, and always contemplate innovatively to make your best wishes come true, okay? Every step in a direction of you saying yes to something new is another opportunity for you to succeed at anything that you are doing, okay? Well, that was pretty good for me. I don't know about you. If you would like to be part of this channel, I invite you to subscribe and hit that notification bell to all. If you would like to support this channel, there are different ways you can do it. It's in the description box. There is Patreon, PayPal. There are affiliate links to the cards that I use. I also have an Etsy page with a few things that I have for sale that could all support this channel. I post regularly on Patreon, and a little type blog thing that I do to give insight on different little things if that interests you. So you're not just donating, you're actually getting a little something back for it. And I tend to add more as more Patreons join, and patrons I should say. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate the support that you give me here. I appreciate the fact you put up with the ads. That's what pays for my, well, my living right now. I appreciate it very, very much. And it keeps all of this free. So thank you so much. I will see you in the next reading. Take good care of yourself, Pisces. Lots of love and light. Utilize this beautiful, full pink Scorpio moon to your advantage in the next couple of weeks. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care.